What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and it's been a minute since I made a video. So, long story short, my wife has a coworker. She's 19, has a child, and found herself homeless. Anyways, we helped her out for a little while, so now I'm able to film videos in this office once again, which is quite nice. Anyways, this is a brand new product. It just freaking released. At the time of filming, it is so new, there are no reviews of this thing yet. It is brand spanking new. It is expensive, so I definitely debated on pulling the trigger on this or not. But to me, I'm a battery nerd. You're going to see that here in a little bit. And I wanted to be one of the first to make a video of this thing because as of late last night, there wasn't a single video of this battery. And I wanted to change that. I did purchase this with my own money. Oh, it's heavy. I'm a nerd. I've got freaking cables everywhere. But Series 5 giant box. Just says Anker Series 5. It says this is the Anker 548 power bank, PowerCore Reserve, 192 watt hours. It's 60,000 mAh. It is model A1294. There's like the UPC information. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side. It's very plain box. But I'm so freaking excited. I've got several power banks that can charge my laptop and my phone, but they are much smaller capacities than this guy. Meaning I can't fully charge my laptop from dead to full, and I damn sure can't fully charge my laptop and my phone from dead to full. So this was super intriguing. Let's freaking go. We've got some support information. Just talks about safety. This does use the LIFO PE4 or something. I don't know the exact letters or whatever, but it is the really good cells. So there you go. There's the quick start guide. You can charge it using that USB-C in and out port. And then you can use the out port to charge up your phone at 27 watts and your laptop at 60 watts. It has a display that could tell you the hours remaining and how much power it's putting out and putting in. It's got so much freaking good stuff here. I don't know what that is. What is this? Okay, so we get a USB-C cable. All right. Then we have the... it's heavy. It's so nice. See if we're missing anything else inside the box before we... Okay, the box is empty. All right, let's take a look at the unit. So I'm super excited about this because you have a solar input. I will be investing in their 100 watt solar panel. It's a little expensive. It's it's almost like twice the cost of this. Like time and a half, something like that. It's pretty expensive, but being able to fully charge this guy using the sun, and if you're drawing less than you're inputting, then you can literally keep a constant power supply all day long as you have sun. Or you can just charge this thing up when you have sun and then use it at night, because it's got this I don't know. Oh, okay, there you go. It's got this little battery or light, sorry. So it's at a 34% charge right now. There's one. There's two, which is brighter. And then there's off. Oh, I really like that shade of white. Let me turn these lights off. So here's my hand. You can't really see it. Literally, it's not there. Bring this light in the picture. There's my hand. Oh, man, that's so cool. And it, retracts. So it's not as bright. If you're charging it and you want to be able to find it in a power outage, this will automatically turn on. Instead of blinding you the whole room at night when you're sleeping, you'll just be able to locate where this is at, because that's not very bright. As you can see, my hand is hard to see. But once you pull it up, there's my hand. So there's off. There's the medium setting. And then here is the bright setting. Very cool. And it tells you on the screen here that you have 58 hours and 7 minutes at this current output right now. So if you do the brighter one, it's going to change that number a little bit to 18. So then we have an SOS, which just flashes the light. And then turn it off. I like the little handle. That's pretty cool. It's nice. It's got like some vents on the side for the battery, because I'm sure that battery gets quite warm under full load or charge while you're charging and using it at the same time. Emergency glow strip, so you can see it like reflective and find this thing if it's dead. That's really cool. Oh, and then let's go ahead and do the classic zoom in on the bottom so you can get all of those glorious details. So that's a lot of information. I'm going to let you pause this and read it for yourself, because holy crap. Nothing on the back here. That is super freaking cool. So I have this guy, which is really, really neat. It does 140 watts of input and output. So it's much more powerful than the 60 watts that you can do with this guy. This will do 87 if you're doing both USB-C ports, but only one USB-C port. The maximum you can do out of one is 60 watts. This one's 140. But this battery is so much smaller. It's like a little less than half the size. I believe this is 24,000 mAh and this is 60. So, and then I've got this really cool thing that's like 40,000 mAh, but it only does 30 watts. It's not going to charge my laptop at its full speed. You know, if I'm trying to edit a video or something. This one won't do it either, but at 60 watts, it's going to be much better than 30. And then this is the other important battery bank. This is, I believe, yeah, this is a 24K, the Anker 537. So this does 65 watts of output. But again, it's less than half of the capacity of this thing. Obviously, it's much smaller. So it's not going to charge your laptop all the way if you have a giant battery in your laptop. And also, if you want to charge your phone at the same time, you're going to lower one down to 45 and the other one to like 20 or something like that. So it's going to significantly lower your output. 65 only on one of the ports. Well, this does 60 on one of the ports, but instead of lowering the other port, you get 27 out of that. So let's go ahead and test that out. This isn't going to be a super extensive video. This is just, I really want this to be the unboxing and just a quick first look so I can get this video out there for you guys to watch. All right, so I'm going to plug in to the USB-C out on the top port there. And then I have a 14-inch Pro, so it does 100 watts max charging. But we know that this thing's only going to give us 65. So on the screen, it's showing that it's putting out 61 watts of power. And it's going to last about 1 hour in this current state because this battery is not full. All right, I'm going to turn on this power strip next to me. And I've got a 100-watt charger here. I'm going to use the in and out port. And now hopefully you can see that we have 57 watts of power going into the battery bank. And then we have 61 watts going out of it. So this this isn't perfect because, okay, cool. So if you hold down this little light button, it puts the light on auto at the top here. But anyways, we're almost at a point where we're able to sustain this percentage forever. But we are going to very slowly drop since we're putting, I don't like that the screen turns off. Oh, look, that's the little light sensor right there. Anyways, yeah, we're almost at a point where this is the same as this, but it's not. So that's just because it's drawing a lot. Now, since we're charging it, I'm not going to be able to draw 87 watts because I need to use both USB-C ports. All right, so this is a really cool cable that I made a video on. Only a few hundred people watched it, so it didn't do very well. But this is the one that's charging my laptop right now at the top here. This is the one that's going from the wall outlet to the power bank. And so you can see that it says 57 watts and then 60 on that. So it is accurate on the little screen. And that's the very nice thing about having a screen built into the power bank is you don't need fancy adapters and cables in order to tell that. It's giving it to you in black and white and green. All right, now let's go ahead and charge up our phone as well. It's at 50%, so it's not going to charge at its fastest speed possible. Okay, that's very interesting. It says the output's 44 watts. And if we look at the cables here, it shows that the laptop is getting 26 watts and the phone is getting 19. So that's very interesting. See, it's got the cells that go for 3,000 cycles, which is amazing. That's a very good freaking battery there. All right, so here's the input and output data. So you can do 60 watts out of that XT60 for solar input. And you can do 20 volts at 3 amps maximum, or 15 volts at 3 amps. So there you go. USB-C 1 and USB-C 2 can do 87 watts total. So you can get 60 out of one and 27 out of the other. It's just strange that it's not doing it for me now. And when you start combining the USB-C ports and the USB-A ports, then it starts lowering everything. So you can see here that if you use USB-C 2 and USB-A 1 and USB-C, if you use all of them, you're going to get 20 watts max. So it definitely starts to slow down as you start to add more and more devices, which is common. Every battery bank's going to do that. And there you can see 60,000 mAh. That's 4,000 times 15 packs. All right, so it's just charging the laptop right now. We went back to 61 watts. We're going to connect our Galaxy Fold 4, and it's charging our Galaxy Fold 4 at just 15 watts, and it's charging our laptop at 26 watts. With nothing connected, I want to see if I can get super fast charging, which that's just fast. So let's unplug it, and let's plug it back in. Okay, so I'm not getting Samsung super fast charging, and you can tell because if you're not using super fast charging, you're getting 15 watts max. So this thing is not going to super fast charge your phone. Just to prove that, the same exact cable, this amazing battery, this is numero uno for a 10,000 mAh battery bank. There is no better choice than this thing that I did a video on. It's 25 watts of output. So we'll plug that in. We get the super fast charging icon. So here we go. There's the phone. We're going to plug in the power bank, and we get the two icons. So now we are super fast charging, currently at just 20 watts. One more test. Plug this in. Plug in this beautiful power bank here. We get the two icons for super fast charging. So right now we're only getting about 19 watts at its highest, but my phone isn't dead either. It's at half battery. So that's typical. The lower your battery is, the faster it's going to charge. But they all at least showed higher than 15, and I got the two indicators showing super fast charging when this power bank is not doing that on port 1 or on port 2. We are getting almost 20 watts to our Pixel here, which is at 60% charge, so that's not bad. All right, I'm about to wrap this video up. I just like giving the most complete information possible. So if you buy this and you have a Samsung, you will fast charge, but you will not super fast charge. All right, so we're going to connect our 100 watt power to our in and out port. And you can see that we're charging it at 57 watts. And it's going to take 3 hours and 50 minutes, or three. Okay, so it's going to take 2.5 hours to fully charge this battery up from its current charge at 31%. And it is flashing, I guess, indicating that it's fast charging. Not 100% on that one. But that's really cool. I like that a lot. Because, like, I really like this battery bank, but at 24,000 mAh and only a 30 watt input, and a lot of times only 20 watt input for some reason, it's much slower than 60 watts. And this thing should fully charge up my laptop. There will be a follow-up video to this. I'm rushing this video, kind of, sort of, because I want to get it out there. I will have a follow-up video to this thing. I want to get it fully charged. I want to kill this laptop. I want to fully charge the laptop and see how much battery is left in this thing from with a dead laptop. And then I want to kill my laptop and my phone and see if it'll bring both of those up to 100%. Because this is going to be something that's amazing for if I need to edit videos on the go and I need something that's going to keep my laptop fully charged while I'm editing and exporting. So I'm super freaking thrilled. This thing does have its cons as far as not supporting the latest like protocols, like Samsung super fast charging, but if you have a Pixel or an iPhone, you're going to get your phone's fastest charging speed possible. But if you have a Samsung, you're not. But at the end of the day, that's going to charge your Samsung at 15 watts multiple times before this thing runs out of battery. So it's not like you shouldn't get this if you have a Samsung phone, because 15 watts is still fast charging. And here's the little reader that currently shows that it is indeed charging at 59 to 60 watts there, which is 20 volts at 3 amps. I'm super freaking excited to have this battery bank, and I'm super excited to be one of the first people to show you what it can and can't do and get an unboxing video out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. That helps out the algorithm quite a lot. I'm going to have a link to this in the description below. It will take you to Amazon, and it will be my Amazon referral link where I earn a little bit of commission off of each sale, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.